We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
The third baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Number 22.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
3-2 now. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leads 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Holt has it, and it's a quick out, number one. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jason Kipnis becomes out number 2 this inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Lifted in the air to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's low.
And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. There's one. Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Avisail.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. None left for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up Javi Baez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Javier.
Here comes the first pitch.
Baez.
This is popped up. Braun shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll check in here at 277. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Darvish.
Now at the plate, Yu Darvish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And Ura drifts over to make the catch. The side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Arcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2-1 after the foul ball there. All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Adrian Hauser. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Garcia, and that one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Up next to the Cubs.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show.
Rizzo.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Chicago. All set for the start of the 4th. Now batting, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Jarrell Cotton comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 45.
In is Christian Yelich.
Jarrell Cotton.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Cotton, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hiura is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Lifted into center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So now with 2 out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
I got the count. 2-2.
Popped him up. Navarez is there. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The right fielder, Jason.
First delivery to him on the way. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So he's in the second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Nico Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Lifted in the air to center field. Keane is under it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
One out and a runner on second base. Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now back.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Off the plate and low here. Ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. One and one. Here it is.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
the 2-1 home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Yelich going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. When you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Skied into very shallow right. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now,
Corey Ray will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
In hitting for Milwaukee, number 78.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ray hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Lorenzo Cain stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Bryant waits on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. J.P. Fireisen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 76.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over
Now
to handle
batting,
it for the
catcher.
first out.
Good
Wilson.
contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Jason
Hayward.
Hayward. He came across to score
Hayward.
after doubling in his last at-bat. And the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So striding forward now, Brock Holt 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in once again, Keston Hiura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first.
Now
the ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good
Ryan.
read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Ryan Braun is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Nevarez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Now batting.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Your attention,
Ryan
please.
Tepera will get the
Now
ball here as he
pitching
looks
for
to
the
get the final out in the
Number
top of the
52.
7th. So here's Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. High and deep to right center. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
Shortstop.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Phelps will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyrone Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fouled off. Almora, a 25-year-old, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1 home. It is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
Happ.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Yelich going back into the bleachers and gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In now, Jason Kipnis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner. That could have been a potential base hit.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. That's in the basket, a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Corbin Burns will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
0-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. From the stretch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, third base.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
Knebel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in now, Javier Baez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Too high. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
Ninth
please.
inning save situation
Now
coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell
Number
with the
46.
baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Kimbrell.
Keston Hiura will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
In now, Omar Narvaez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
2 strikes.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. Still 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Swing, and he pops him up. Kimbrell just to the left of the mound. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 46.
Ben Gamble will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16. Ben.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ryan Tepera claims the win out of the pen, his first. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please